Good morning from the garden. I wanted to show you, those are some poppies growing. We've got electroculture going in the garden, and this is how big this plant is. That is normally about a normal size. So this is up to my thigh. Okay. And this is parsley. This is the second growing, and these are grapes, two different kinds, Eisnet and a red grape that I'm not sure what it is. Sean would know. That's some sticky weed growing. Don't cut that. Save it. That's medicine too. Anyway, so here. Oh, look at her. She's ready. It's her good day. She loves Saturdays. She rolls on Shabbos. She don't care. So here's this one. Same plant. Now my arm that's how high I can reach. I hate to show you. Okay, that's how high. My arm's all the way up. That's how high. So water and copper, and that'll do ya. Okay, with a rod and quartz and shells. Oh, look at her. She's crazy. She's sassy. So she'll come over here. So, quick story that I thought was a good one to tell stories. When I was a little kid, hopefully one day my daughter hears these. Whether she cares or not, everybody should know stories about where their parents are from and how they grew up. So, I had these cousins, and their last name isn't really important, but they're part of the, I tell about that, these cousins that all went against me and, pulled a fast Eddie in 2022, but I'm not really sure exactly how it goes, so I'm not gonna say the name of this person, but it's a fake name, and their real name was Comunale, and that's a family out of Italy, and they're like different origins, so they changed their name a few different times, these cousins, and one group of these, they took on a name that's not even there, so I don't want to besmirch the name. But this girl was fine to me. But when we were like 8 years old in Rochester, New York, she lived over off of Park Avenue, so did I. And with my mom and dad, we lived on Cobb's Hill, and there was this cool little flower shop. And she was about 13, I think. She was just a smidge older than me. And I was about 8, and then until I was 10 after my mom died as well. So she would hoist me into the dumpster at the flower shop, and I would get all the flowers that were there was a lot in the mixed bouquets. You can still do this. I've done this for dried flowers. I called the flower shop and had oh, somebody shut the window. I feel bad. I was talking too loud. So I had flowers that I would ask the flower shops around where I live if I could get them and pick them up, and I dried them, and I just made cards with them and stuff, and did crafts with the kids with them to show them where we live. I would teach the kids to paint and do arts and crafts and stuff, but I haven't this year. So I would go in the dumpster, and then I would get the flowers that were still pretty much alive. We'd pick them out, and then we'd wrap them with string that we found. They'd throw the bows out and everything, and we would get money for those flowers when we would sell them to the people. She said they liked me because I was a little blonde girl. She was like a taller, like Italian looking girl. And she would, she'd say, you go out and ask them. And I would sit with like 2 or 3 bouquets at a time and just stand right by there was like a little store there right across the way, a little like red and white, but it wasn't a red and white. It was something else, a corner store on Park Ave. And I would sell them all out, and everybody was super nice, and there were no weirdos around. And it's a weird city. It's amazing. God was with me because neither one of us never had any problem, and we made lots of money to buy puffy stickers and candy and everything else. So I don't suggest that for others, but just another like little weird story about how we're Gen X, and our parents said come home when the lights are on, and anything in between really didn't matter. And I lived in a pretty big city at that time, and it was wild. But anyway, that's my Saturday story. Kitty came back, and the rooster says good morning and enjoy your day, every bit of it. Have a good one. Peace.